Hello, what's on your move, Madman, and I'm back. That time, eh? I've got an extremely exciting film to show you today, as all the films that I show you are extremely exciting, aren't they, most of the time. Today, we're going to talk about the new 4K release of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So, funny story, I got this about a month ago because it came out really early in the US as opposed to over here in the UK, so I thought, oh, do you know what, I'll get that imported from the US and then I can show it off on my channel and be like, oh look, I'm so cool, I got this early. And then I didn't do any videos for like a month, and then it came out over here, so now it's a bit pointless, but we won't go there. It's got a nice slip cover, so we're going to take the plastic off of this like this, and let's have a look at the inside, eh? Cool, so to start with, there's a digital code there if anyone wants to use that. Obviously first come first served, it's only going to work once, but if anyone wants the digital code, there it is. And on the inside here we've got a 4K disc over here and a Blu-ray over here. Nice original artwork on both of them as well, so that's quite exciting, isn't it? So I don't know if you know much about this release. If you look at the back cover here, there's on the Blu-ray disc there is an alternate version of the film where you can watch the film with no visual effects or something like that. They've removed the visual effects and stuff, so you basically see humans walking around acting like apes. So that's exciting information for you, isn't it? I mean, whether or not I actually take the time aside to watch the entire film with no visual effects, I might watch bits of it, see what it's like. Considering I've got this from the US, it is a multi-regional Blu-ray disc as well, which is quite unique for the US, so I was quite excited that I can actually still watch that alternate version if I wanted to. So we're going to have a little look at the film. Going to compare it to Disney Plus because I don't have it on Blu-ray. I've only got this, and I've got Disney Plus as well. So we're going to do that. So don't go anywhere. I'm just going to do this. There you go. Boom. So to start with, I enjoyed this film. I didn't really know what to expect going in. I just expected another Planet of the Apes movie, which funnily was what I got. So I was quite happy with it from that perspective. It's very, very apey. I know that sounds a bit weird coming from a film called Planet of the Apes, but it is very apey. When you watch the originals, which I'll take you through in a minute, I say the originals, when you watch the three that came before this, there's like there's an element of human in there. The humans are basically the bad guys kind of thing. And they're fighting against the humans, but in this there's not really any humans in it at all, except for this woman on the back here. She's in it. She's pretty much the only human in the whole film. There are a couple of little other human people, yeah, we'll go with that. There are a couple of other humans in there, but they don't really do anything. There's a little bit where they're all being chased, and that's about as far as that goes. So the bad guy element in this are actually another group of vicious apes. But yeah, I don't really want to talk too much about the film because obviously a bunch of people probably haven't seen this yet. Like I say, it is available on Disney Plus. Comparing the 4K disc to Disney Plus, Disney Plus does have the film with Dolby Vision, whereas the disc does not. Although the disc does have Dolby Atmos, so if you like a nice loud film, you can watch this nice and loudly if you choose to watch it loudly. But yeah, there's no Dolby Vision on the disc, just so you know. I mean, not that that really affects me because I don't have Dolby Vision on my player anyway. But yeah, so picture quality comparison wise, Disney Plus wins a little bit, just because it does have Dolby Vision, but not by much. You don't really notice anything, to be fair. There's maybe a couple of shots where you're like, oh yeah, it does look a little bit different, but it's nothing to cry about. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm not getting it on Blu-ray because it hasn't got Dolby Vision. I'm not one of those. I don't really care. So but yeah, it's a good looking 4K, nice colours, nice hair, which you're going to want when it comes to the Apes, isn't it? Lots of furry fluffy hair. I haven't looked at the bonus disc to have a look at the raw cut yet, but you know, I might do at some point. We'll see how we go. Speaking of Planet of the Apes, I also have this. Did scan my channel to make sure I haven't actually talked about these yet, which is quite funny, but I got all three of the first three from the remakes, if we call it that. Yeah, I saw the original, the one with Charlton Heston in, the classic, as people might put it. I saw that recently, and I'm not going to lie, I didn't really like it. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you can't say that because it's an amazing film, but to be fair, I thought the original was really boring, so much that I didn't bother watching the 6 or 7 other sequels that there are. There's a lot of sequels back in those days, until they rebooted them here. I love these films. These are all brilliant. I mean, it's a shame that they changed some of the casting ideas, because like James Franco's in the first one, and then he's not in the other two, and then someone else is in the second one, and then he's not in the third one. So like the ape's friend kind of changes all the way through, but the ape's human friend, should I say, human person, changes all the way through. But I think it might have been better if they'd had the same humans all the way through, because then obviously when it got to the end of War for the Planet of the Apes, I think they could have made that a lot different if they'd had the same character that had been in the first one, in the second and the third one as well. That would have been better for me. You can have a look at the back. I'll take these out as well actually for you, nice like that. So this is Rise of the Planet of the Apes, this is the first one. There's a back cover for you there, and inside you got a 4K disc and a Blu-ray. Bit of original artwork again, it's exciting, isn't it? Then you got Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, although I'm pretty sure Dawn should come before Rise. Should have been Dawn because it's when they're born, and then Rise and then War, but it's not up to me, is it? Then you've got a back cover there as well, and on the inside here you've got a 4K disc and a Blu-ray, which looks like it's got the same artwork on as the one before it, but we won't go there. And then you got War for the Planet of the Apes with another back cover there, and on the inside, cool. You've got different discs here. You've got 4Ks on this side for this one, the Blu-rays over there. No artwork there, but they should have done that thing where they make the ratings stand out. I like it when they do that on clear discs. So yeah, it's 4 Planet of the Apes films for you. Very exciting stuff, especially if you like apes or planets with them on. And if you didn't really like the originals, then I'd say watch these, because these are so much better. No offence to people that love the originals, but I just preferred these. Sorry. So I'm not going to talk about Apes anymore. Not been around for a little while, which, you know, doesn't matter. Does it? I'm here now. Whether or not I'll be here for much longer, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I had basically a month off. I've been writing. Alright, I wrote another story which is now being proofread. So when that's finished being proofread, I can release it to the public. I mean, not that it's being published or anything, but I can release it. If you guys want to read it, you can read it. That's up to you really, innit? I'll let you know when it's finished being proofread, and then you can decide for yourselves, can't you? Yeah. So anyway, I think that's enough for today. I'm going to go. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or if you're unsubscribed because I haven't released anything for a while, and I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.